that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Понеслась.
Protego, lucky. Nothing lucky about it. I know. Stupid one. Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Как тебе мой персонаж?
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Рыжий?
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows
Я
entirely.
пытался немножко сделать похожим. Была старая игра Rockstar охуенная. Були. Про школьника. Ты в школе там играл за, типа, за хулигана. В закрытой школе, типа. Офигенная игра была. Все ждут, блять, когда, блять, Rockstar разродится на вторую часть. Вот сейчас я, подожди, может я сейчас его найду побыстрее. Скажешь, мне похож, нет? О, здоров, братан, здоров. Сейчас, секунду. Були. Ну вот это типа картинка игры. Сейчас я самого пацана найду. Блять, где тут? Да. Вот. Похож, да? Ой, я случайно камеру включил, тебя не выкинуло с камеры?
Рай, ложись красиво. Рай, ложись.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Ну, про секретный дуэльный клуб рассказывает, блядь, а в 2 метрах от них стоит учительница. Первое правило бойцовского клуба, блядь.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Еще без карты играю. Без карты прикольнее. Ты реально, блядь, ходишь и смотришь. А так на карте, блядь, все показывается. Ну, и куда идти, и где сундуки, и где какие приколы. Оно тупо, типа, ну, исследование выкидывается из игры. У тебя на карте все видно заранее. Ну, Седер, потом, если ты хочешь все найти сундучки, и у тебя там еще какие-то остались, включишь карту и дособираешь. Ну, зачем портить от игры впечатление? Да нет, замок, блядь, здоровый и круто сделан. В этом-то и прикол, что когда у тебя есть карта, ты пропускаешь, ты не рассматриваешь замок, ты не рассматриваешь прикол, ты просто бежишь из точки А в точку Б по карте и все. А так ты лазишь, смотришь, так хоть интересно, блядь. Продолжение истории про 2 балбесов в школе магии и волшебства. Это Були. Були попал в Хогвартс. Я его пытался похожим чуть-чуть сделать. Я не помню, как его звали, персонажа с игры, блядь, Були. О, глазастый сундучок. Мы пока не сможем его открыть, нам надо заклинание это невидимости.
Lumos.
Я нашел. Отлично. Стоп, а где эта хуйня я? А, внизу.
Lumos.
Так, а как там вниз? Ты чё меня прогоняешь, блядь? Так, где тут спуск? Нам вначале спуск найти. Так, это класс. А, вот лестница.
Lumos.
Схоже, есть. Ну тут редактор особо не позволяет выебываться, как получилось. Это смесь меня и Були. Но я, правда, уже старый, он тут молодой, поэтому пришлось импровизировать. Ну 35, блядь, нихуя себе. Ему тут, блядь, 17, блядь.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Ryan.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have...
Мне ихние уроки нравятся. Зашел, блядь, профессор, блядь, какой-то ебанутый. Всякой хуйни, блядь, понаприкалывался, блядь. 2 раза научил палочкой махнуть. Все, урок окончен. Молодцы, блядь.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now here, think of this like gobstones, if you... Excellent control there. Splendid!
Ай, перетянул.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Phew.
Excellent.
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Brilliant. Here we go. There we go.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all. Very good.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Да подвинь свою голову, я не вижу ничего.
Well done. Let us see this.
Ой, блядь, сильнее надо было. Ну и все равно победил.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson.
Да, именно.
To expectation.
Да, есть что-то. Но мало долго.
Wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is...
And the real Slim Shady, please stand up. I repeat, the real Slim Shady, please stand up.
Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been
Я теперь не могу развидеть, что это Эминем,
Brother
блядь.
William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
I went to the lake once. Wanted to... Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the merpeople on the lake? And then the werewolves
Revelio.
in the upright.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
Так. Математические задачки, бля. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, 10. Значит, единорог это 1. Нам надо... А, это ж первая, да? Это верхняя. Значит, нам надо 2. Тут вот эта хуйня должна. А тут 5. Нам надо 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 это вот эта вот хуйня. Ктулху это что это такое, блядь? Видишь, 5 посредине, да? 0, 3 из вопросик. Значит, нет, в сумме 5. Значит, не хватает 2. Видишь значки вокруг двери? Их 10 штук. Каждый это 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Теперь подставляешь недостающие. И открываешь дверь. Простая задачка, блядь, для первоклассок, блядь.
Чтобы он закончил.
Так, ладно, что там нам куда идти-то?
Tried to summon the pepper, didn't I?
Тем более, что у тебя вот эта вот фигня есть. Ну, когда ты выбираешь задание, ты вот так можешь сделать, оп, и оно показывает, куда идти.
Don't get too cocky, simply.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Оставил книжки, блядь.
Revelio.
Туалет с привидениями, помнишь? В Гарри Поттере. Ну здрасте, где плачущая девочка была, где...
Девочку помню, так когда змея,
Да. А тут все, блядь, насчет того, как сделан Хогвартс, блядь, они молодцы, блядь, каждая мелочь офигенно сделана. Дезмонд долговязый.
Revelio.
Дезмонд тот самый? Не тот самый. Это другой Дезмонд.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Leviosa!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Так, тут мы собирали.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Ой.
Revelio.
It's a relief to
Картина.
finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Revelio. Revelio.
Григорий Листового статуя. Эта статуя изображает средневекового волшебника, заискивающей ухмылкой Григория Листового. Он известен тем, что изобрел елейную мазь, которая заставляет пьющего верить, что тот, кто дал им это зелье, является их лучшим другом.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Something else too.
Revelio.
Еще одна математическая дверь. Так. 13, значит 8. Паук. Я паук. А вторая что там было? Это значит 9 и... Где за хуйня? И 5. Это у нас 14, значит нам надо 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Гидра. Гидра, гидра, гидра.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Фильм, откройся. Меня дверью уебало. Королевский китайский шарф. С огненным шаром. А, еще можно вот так сделать. Опа. Капюшон. О, как раз дождь идет. Видишь, блядь? Я как жопой чую. Я волшебник и биоман.
Revelio.
I wish I received letters from home more often.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you
Dick.
could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Чё-то он как дебил в капюшоне шорт смотрится в здании.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Минуту.
Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Да, я тут извиняюсь.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Ревелию тебе въебало. Ревелию. И что я хотел? Я хотел капюшон с него снять. Батарейка.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Оу. Так, что нам надо сделать? Парящую страницу найти. Да, вот эту метку я, наверное, верну, чтобы каждый раз, блядь, не заходить сюда. О.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio. Accio.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Revelio.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster.
Портрет Илиуса. На этой картине изображен юный волшебник-сирота по имени Илиус, который, как известно, спас свою деревню от армии дементоров и темного волшебника Эразидиана, вызвав патронус в виде мыши.
We should have a moon calf in charge.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
Так, это мы закончили. Добро пожаловать в Хогсмит.
Revelio.
Что у нас тут? Библиотека.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hear that? She's on
Ой. О, это угарно. А, это не сейчас, потом они будут.
Revelio.
Ты кто? Никто?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Revelio.
You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black...
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely.
Revelio.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that.
Revelio.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day.
Accio.
I'm not telling you
Let
all
me
the
in.
secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Серьезно?
Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Huh? Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. and a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut for a gathering.
You just remember who warned you. Something bad's afoot. It's a sign. I've at my last progress. Historically speaking, there's many
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Пока покупки только. Не, с головными уборами еще куда не шло, а вот с очками там вообще жесть. Не, ну, они выдерживают стилистику. Прикольно. Кик. Так. Что, кипа? Она прилипает, во-первых. Во-первых, она прилипает. Во-вторых, они, если на заколку, да. Она прилипает, она как, блядь, она типа, она как ровно по этой макушке, она сидит там и никуда не девается. Как фантус. Ну, принцип тот же, да. Как фантус. Так, ладно.
Revelio. Revelio.
А, там снаружи летает.
Hello. Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What
services
не пойму.
What is it you might be interested in?
Это смена внешности. Калиопа Снеллинг.
Revelio. Revelio.
Mhm.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Ha! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
Revelio.
А, это с глазиком, который. Жабки бросаю. Да? Ну, умел. Ну вот и я так думаю. Ингисли из Вудкрофта. Статуя повествуется Ингиста из Вудкрофта, как полагает основателя деревни Хоксмит, который под давлением маглов был вынужден покинуть родные места. Вкусняшки. Летучие шипучки. О, малой приехал. Сейчас 2 минуты. О, конфетки, которые тебя в воздух поднимают. Что тут еще интересно есть? Тортик. А ты жердяй, блядь. Ха. Ха. Ого. Ого. Вот это сахарная вата. Пирожок. А это чё? Слон на велосипеде. Так делает слон на велосипеде? Дайте еще что-нибудь покрутить. О, это что? Пеппер имп. Какие-то импы перченые. О! Нормально так. Все, нет больше ничего интересного тут. Чайком запил. Мастерская какая-то. Видишь, музыкальные инструменты, что ли, делают. Да.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Reparo.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry.
Ну, он же пятикурсник. Первый студент, который типа на 5-й курс сразу приезжает. Он типа особенный.
Let's give this one a try. shelf for you.
Тоже не оно.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Так, теперь мы делаем палочку. Тис.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Ну, сейчас я хочу посмотреть все, которые... Сейчас, подожди, тут еще материал выбираешь, цвет, тип древесины, размер. Ну, влияет на вид. Нет, это типа твоя личная. Ну. Боярышник. Черное дерево. Длина. Ну, пусть будет 14. Гибкость. Достаточно упругая, ломкая, твердая, прочная, неподатливая. Удивительно хлесткая, довольно и очень гибкая, смысл. Ну, давай, пусть будет хлесткая. Сердцевина. Волос единорога служит сердцевиной для палочки и известен тем, что способен вызывать стабильную магию. Сердечная жила дракона. Служит сердцевиной для палочки и известна тем, что способна вызывать мощную магию. Перо Феникса служит сердцевиной и известно тем, что способна вызывать широкий спектр магии. Кого? Сердце жила дракона. Самое сильное и быстро обучается. Что он про это скажет? Ну? Самое надежное и преданно служит своему владельцу. Большая редкость. Такая сердцевина подходит людям с активной жизненной позицией. Ладно, жила дракона. Сейчас стиль выберем. Черная. Но мы потом будем находить еще другие прикольные. В смысле? Ну да, но потом можно будет их поменять. Новые прикольные будут находиться. Такие красивые. Вот я думаю между этой. Между этой и вот этой демой. На удочку. Черное дерево, сердечная жила дракона, хлесткая 14 дюймов. Купить.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good.
different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Нет, у него была палочка, но не его, типа, ему дали попользоваться. И куда нам надо там еще было? Магазин. О, волшебная брюква. Вариантовые свитки.
Revelio. Revelio.
Чё-то каши варят, блин. Или они тупо горшки делают.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Стоп, что мы там насобирали? Ну, блин. Вот эти еще такие. Вот эти? Ну, что-то какой-то совсем, блядь. О, прикольно. А? Симпатично. Вот, потом можно будет рукоятик, палочки находить всякие красивые.
Lumos. Revelio.
Охуеть. Вот это, блядь, непруха, я бы сказал, блядь. Лег поспать, чувак, блядь, его стеной придавило, блядь, в своем же доме, блядь. Своей же стеной, блядь, потому что соседи ремонт делали, блядь. Охуенно, блядь. Наверное. Ну а кто строит? Арабы, блядь. Да, ты не видела, как они им еще кофе носят. Они ж такие выебистые только, блядь, на словах и толпой. А когда касается лично каждого, блядь, он продаст свою маму, блядь, лишь бы ему сделали. Слушай, блядь, не разрешают, блядь. Ремонт захочет, блядь, первый побежит, и ему будет насрать, блядь, кто его будет делать, блядь. Араб, блядь, или не араб. А, стоп, у тебя я был уже. Не туда.
Revelio. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Да.
The temperament to take
Такой.
things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Ну, вообще, судя по акценту, он англичанин, блядь. Зовут его Тимоти. А сейчас тут про него напишешь, наверное. Тележка из волшебной группы. А, нет. Вот, эта тележка принадлежит Тимоти Чайлогу, который управляет магазином «Волшебная брюква». Ему нравится быть в гуще событий и общаться с покупателями за пределами магазина. Дед еврей подпольный, блядь. А, я ж там не одел одежку блатную, бля. Где она? Малиновое облачение странника. Ух, нихуя себе. Это четко. Ага. Давай мы уберем тебя, посмотрим. Ух ты, бля. Хуя себе. Почти ведьмак, блядь.
Revelio.
If only Black had the power.
Revelio. Revelio.
Опытные путешественники знают, что некоторые колодцы могут приложить больше, чем этот относительно безопасный колодец с обычной водой в деревне Хогсмита. Видела, какая у меня одежка под низом? Блатнючая. Да, сейчас. А? Ведьмак почти, блядь. Ага. Ковбой Бибоп, блядь. Можно? Почему? Да, ты можешь убрать. А мне нравится. А мне нравится. Вот, видно, чего не видно. Все видно. Что у меня тут еще мигает? А, очко. Ой, бля. А это что за боковые, блядь?
Это у меня были такие очки, кстати, очень удобно.
Нахера?
Чтобы не отсвечивало вот здесь, вот здесь также закрывает. Вот такая хрень.
Ну, допустим.
Revelio.
Ancient potion. I shall tell.
Манекены позу меняют. О! Эту хуйню видишь? Но потом ночью их надо будет собирать.
Он сам по себе.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
В смысле?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll run out eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done!
Ай! Ну, все. Блядина.
That's right, thundering loud. He's thundering. To the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, Perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Revelio. Reparo.
Угу.
Reparo. Revelio.
Все? Все отремонтировали?
Reparo.
Ну что?
This thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Ну, все. Теперь все.
Revelio.
Магазин одежды «Шапка-невидимка», основанный в 1750 году и имеющий филиалы в Париже, Лондоне и Хоксмите. Магазин «Шапка-невидимка» предлагает широкий выбор волшебной одежды и аксессуаров. Мистер Август Хилл и его коллега Отто Дибл с радостью помогают всем, кто заходит в магазин, получая удовольствие от помощи тем, чье чувство моды не развито так сильно, как у остальных.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Фу, ебать, у тебя причесон.
Clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Я знаю, как это делается, блин. Маской психической лечебницы. Да ну.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Ну и зачем ты меня заставил одеть этот фуфлышную хуйню? Ой, батарейка. Батарейка. Я знаю, да.
Worthy items, should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona. The owner. She's a good one to know.
На страничка летает.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just
Потому
now?
что она лесбуха.
Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will...
Ну, это к делу не имеет отношения. Она прикольная баба.
No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Трансвестит она, я не помню. Ну, что-то из этого, кажется.
Let's take our
Я уже не
galleons
помню.
elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. Revelio.
Переметлой. Нынешний владелец заведения является Сирона Райан. Говорят, что 3 метлам столько же лет, сколько самому Хогсмиту. Это давнее место сбора жителей деревни и студентов Хогвартса, которые хотят насладиться сливочным пивом или огненным виски.
Revelio. Revelio. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Блять, на русском так тупо звучит, блин, факультет его, ну, на английском Ravenclaw, да? Ну вот есть эти, блядь, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, а на русском это Когтевран. Когтевран. Ну типа коготь ворона, Ravenclaw. Когтевран на русском. Звучит тупо.
Непонятно и красиво.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've taken to studying during the day in our dormitory. No one's there and I can practice my craft.
I wish we didn't have to use all the potions. I'm not really
Revelio.
Так. Где эти хуйни? Одна. И вторая. Девять. Стоп, где эта хуйня? А, вот, 3. Точно надо 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Стоп. Что неправильно посчитал? А, я нижнюю считал, это от верхней. Ну ладно, мы сейчас нижнюю поставим. Где этот паук, блядь? Паук это 8. 9, значит, номер 4. Раз, два, три, 4. 4. Сова. Сова. Дошло? Говорю, тут все простенько.
Ну вот это не первый. Я привыкаю, но это не первый.
Revelio.
Уже сложные решения.
Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Keep on, young scholars.
Портрет сэра Кедагана. Сэр Кедаган якобы дружил с самим Мерлином и именно поэтому стал рыцарем круглого стола. Хотя на самом деле он известен только в волшебном мире. Сэр Кедаган знаменит тем, что победил Виверну из долины реки Уай и теперь проводит свои дни, вызывая студентов на дуэли.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Видно, иди рядом отащи.
Revelio.
Ты, это кошка. Чё хрень.
Lumos.
Где там была твоя эта хуйня? Где-то тут, блять. Где она? Не, я знаю, да. Я ищу не это. Где я эту фигню, блядь, видел картину эту, куда эту бабочку вставить надо. Блин, где-то же здесь было. А, вот он. Ну, это типа собираешь, это все добавляет опыт, ну, это все как бы, ну, не обязательно, да, скажем так.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Ставь его на зарядку, пожалуйста, а не выключу. Он быстро зарядится.
don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Потемнело, и я глаза прикрыл.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
О, побочка.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Карту нам дали.
Revelio.
Сейчас. Пару минут. Так, я тут что-то паук даже на харде какой-то слишком легкий. Ты про какого паука? Да он, в принципе, любой легкий. Нам нужна карта. Ой. Где это, блядь? Внизу, что ли? Ага.
Revelio.
Ah, rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Спайдермен ремастер, ну да, он простенький. Там, в принципе, все спайдермены легкие. Ну, когда ты боевку выдрачиваешь, она легко заучивается. Сейчас, секунду. Блин. Где он? Нашел.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones.
Топливо нашел. Да не, это искал тут пульт.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio.
Так, а там на карте было...
Lumos.
Does one person even try to sort this dreadful odor? No. Yet I hang in innocence, the brunt of jokes.
Revelio.
Зловонный проход.
Unfairness of being hung here, why it warrants looking into.
Lumos. In my blood, my mother said.
Even Ferdinand Octavius Pratt gets hung pride of place, and here's me. I should demand a reaction.
Да, сейчас, наверное, будет, если я, конечно, спать не отвалюсь. Я сейчас собираюсь прерваться, перекусить что-нибудь. Вот если спать не отвалюсь, то поиграем в мышь серогорбую, блять, убитую топором в спину, блин. Стой, куда ты меня ведешь?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Эта сломанная метла прилежала Селены в Артенби. Ходят слухи, что это все, что осталось после того, как она настояла демонстрации своих экспериментальных чар лунной трансгрессии своим товарищам третьекурсникам. Никто не знает, удалось ли ей это.
Revelio.
Сплющенные доспехи. Эти доспехи принадлежали сэру Скаглторпу Беспечному, блять, язык сломаешь, который неосмотрительно вызвал горного тролля посоревноваться в игре «Музыкальные стулья».
Revelio.
It's a good thing the hour is away
Revelio.
Среди ожогов. Хогвартс, да, громадная, здоровая игра. Предположительно, это место первого известного случая использования, возможно, успешного чар-бомбарда. Дата события неизвестна, идентифицировать заклинателя невозможно.
Revelio.
Артефакт гоблинов.
I need to catch up on my letter writing.
Revelio.
Деревянный кот.
interesting comment. Then someone
Revelio.
obviously the best greenhouse is
Так, я не понял, где-то здесь должна быть. Ой.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Revelio.
Я сам себя запутал, блин.
Revelio.
Why won't she just let it be? What's the point of learning about love?
Revelio.
I think Defendo should be taught in the first year.
I spent the entire day in Hogwarts.
Revelio.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Revelio.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Revelio.
Me, you are a long pause, aren't you?
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Почти как в фильме о Шерлоке Холмсе.
There goes my way.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Ох, как? Ты думала, она мертва? Ты-то как?
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Я думал, я его уже вырубил. Ладно. Это что было? Что происходит?
Care to go again?
Что-то я не понял.
Glad to hear it.
Куда ты целишься? Блять. Так. Сейчас другая кнопка, блин.
Care to go again?
С каких пор вы такие мощные?
Glad to hear it.
Ох, блядь. Охуело. Ну, конечно.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Я их.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Таких.
Revelio.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Actually, I might come back later.
Suit yourself. I'll be around when you're ready.
Ну ладно.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Акция.
That's it. Good one. Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
Колодец 4 тварей. Некоторые студенты верят, что любой, кто завоевал доверие всех 4 тварей, может загадать желание в этого колодца, будь то рядом с Фестраном, Грифоном, Химерой или Гиппогрифом.
Revelio.
Темный вор вернулся в школу. Да-да-да.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
Keep at it, and do try not to incinerate yourself.
Так, ладно, братан, я сейчас прервусь.
Revelio.
There's only one common one that everyone wishes they could.
Если не отвалюсь спать, тогда вернусь, поиграем. Думаешь, или ты чего? Все, пока, всем удачи и увидимся.